Oh, yeah? It's funny, man. It asks you to go live. You click go live. Do you want to go live or not yet? And it's like, well, I click go live. That means I want to go live. This is crazy. All right. Well, just the fake news here. I got to be careful. I'm on 2 hate speech strikes. So, and if you're ever in here before, you got to pay attention to maybe like code. I don't know. All right. So, let's just look at the fucking screen for a bit. Yeah. We look at the screen and what do I got for a screensaver type thing? I gotta go to my home here. Edit audio avatar. Oh wow, look at that shit. I'll put Obi-Wan. No, we'll put some chems up there. Why not? Okay. Now, oh, I gotta actually do it. I mean, okay, there we go. That was better. It's like fuck. It only gave me a choice to do both. Isn't that some wonderful shit up in the sky? Yeah, it's not from water moisture. To me, it looks like an oil slick. You know, like when you throw a flicker of oil in a water puddle, and that's what you get. Like turquoise kind of thing, you know. It's not like a whole rainbow. So I wouldn't call that water because you don't have the other colors. It's kind of fucked up, ain't it? It's mostly that turquoise and purple. Although the camera probably didn't do justice from what my eyes saw. You know, shit like that. Well, it looks like there's two people looking in this lurking. Howdy doody, man. I don't give a shit if you lurk. That's fine. Run! Ron, you want to shoot the shit? Do you like how it was like, what did I put for the title? I didn't even know what I put for the title. I'd have to go and look at it. All right. That fucking white guy running to the store now, but be on later tonight. All right, brother. Have a nice ride to the store. I can't do it right now. My lips are too dry. Used to be able to sound like a fucking Harley. But yeah, I'm Rudy Fokker, and I'm here to talk to anybody that wants to come up, ask me a question. I'll give an answer. And if you're offended, oh well. Try to offend me. That would be great. I don't mind being made fun of. It's sometimes if it's good, it's funny then. You know, it makes me laugh. I don't mind being made. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. There's only a couple people that are hurt my feelings, and ain't none of them on this fucking interweb. And luckily and hopefully they never will, because I'm pretty sure. And there you have it. So this is the fake news for today. The fake news is the shit that's going on over in the country that starts from with a P, and the one that starts with an I, and the one that starts with an I took a whole bunch of land, and now they're just going to cut them completely off from the P side, and it's going to be nuts. And then who knows what money's going to be given where. And I don't know. The fake news is that the same people are running both sides of the H side. It's like, holy crap. Whoop. Didn't mean to put the holy thing out there, but it's saying, it's they come in. They come into play once in a while, and you just, I don't know. I'm fucking pretty old, so those were the sayings that we had back then. It was like, it's like Batman and Robin. It's like holy Bat Cave. Stuff like that. Holy socks. When your toes stick out the end, that would be holy socks. Holy underwear. Well, we don't need to go any deeper on that one. Not at all. All right, let's take a blast of the old, not old, fresh. We got a little fresh of, well, the weather got a little crappy out here. I thought they were going to go a little bit longer, but the weather got crappy. The wind blew the plants over. So we had to harvest, I think, a little early. Some say maybe I was late, but that's all right. I can take it. So if you know and tell me I'm late, I'll take it. Say, Dean, you were late. And I go, yeah, I know. Now I'll just tuck my tail under my ass and just slither on home. No, see, now I'll just say, yeah, I was wrong. Now let's fix it so it don't happen again. So anyways, that's what this craziness is about. I mean, there's a lot more crazy shit. It's just really hard to talk about. I have 2 hate speech strikes pending. One will be over in the middle of November and the other one in the middle of December. To where if this one creates a strike, this channel is gone bye-bye. But you know what? I don't care. I got all the ones, except for nobody will know about this one. So, hey, maybe I'll lose some trolls because they don't know about my other channels. That'll be fine. Because they always got them fucking trolls, Those ones that are Roy G. Biv flag waving, So you got to be careful now because the algorithmic rhythms, they can catch what the fuck you're saying, man. And especially for me, because I'm that thing that, like if you're standing in the sun and say it's off, like at a distance, say it's setting and you got a long black line behind you. What do they go? A fucking shadow, So you got that, And then, yeah, that happened to me all the time. I have ways of finding out, that when I say does not get out there all the time. Even, I mean, it doesn't even hurt anybody. It's just funny. But since I've said what they believe is not nice, everything is blocked, or banned, shadow banned. It is a true thing. It's tiny. I know you look at it, it's like, oh, you only have 400 subscribers, man. You ain't nobody. I know. Even though I ain't nobody, they do it to anybody that makes the wrong sound. Can't make the wrong sound. You gotta stick with the program there. Wow, look at that shit. Fucking scared everybody away. All right. So I guess I could look at other things. There's somebody else there too. It's like I've been talking away, man, but nobody's joining in. I'll tell you what, man. Anybody want to shoot the shit? Let's throw the thing in there. Where's the How do you share this, cocksucker? I forgot how to work this thing. Oh, here we go. And then that should work. There you go. Anybody want to shoot the shit? I'm getting fucking bored. I was just rambling for a while. Bouncer Slab. You want to shoot the shit, Bouncer? Mr. Mushroom. Dude, I like your videos, man. Those are great, man. Those are great, man. You can, Chicken of the Woods, all kinds of stuff. Lion's Mane. Everything I know about mushrooms, I believe I learned from you. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, if you'd like to, you don't need a cam. I know you, brother. But yeah, there's a picture of my backyard a couple years ago. It don't look like a whole rainbow for some reason. It looks like an oil slick. An oil slick in the sky. The freaking space shuttle fucking blew a gasket and sprayed a little up in space there. Just got home from Lop Out. All right. Well, yeah. Scrub the weenie with bleach. Wow. I like your way of putting things. Yeah, dude, I'm just about a day ago I came off the 2-week strike ban thing. Now I still have 2 ongoing strikes, and they're both hate speech. And it's like I can't understand why. I'm a really nice guy. I'm a grandpa. I love my grandkids. I got riding toys for them, and stuff. Not from them. I didn't steal them. I got them for them. Made them better too. Actually, the next time they come over, man, I got this Ford F-150, a nice blue one, manly, boy color, not no pink shit, Barbie crap. We got the blue manly one. I saw in the garbage, like son of a bitch, man, and it had everything there except for the battery, and the wires for the battery connection were cut. So I took it anyways. Threw it in the back of the truck. All right. I bought a battery, which was 1.5 more times powerful than the original Power Wheels battery. And some bitch works good. It works really good. But now that's 12 volts. They make some adapters for drill motor batteries. And I figure if I throw 2 18-volt Makitas on that bad boy, I reckon she'd fly. But no, it'll only fly to 18 as long as I wire them correctly. Other than that, can you imagine a kid flying down the street in a freaking Power Wheels? Whee! Smoke coming off the plastic tire. Get stuck in bullying right there. Snowflakes don't like the truth. No, fuck no, dude. That's why, man, you can share your voice here. If you got a morpher and you don't want to know about who you are. Yeah. I guess I can read it, though. I'm not a big reading kind of guy, Don't tell Mama Cookie. Oh, I just saw that one. I won't tell her, man. I'm kind of late. I love my little lady, too. So, it's always good. Made $1,000. Oh, somebody's blowing fireworks off, I hear outside. Greedy birds. So as much as they would be worth something, no, that thing, I don't even think the JB thing, what do they call 'em? Let's go, let's go, let's go, Biden. Or no, wait, what was the guy's name? I had the sign on my front lawn. Brandon, let's go, Brandon. Dude, that's not the same Brandon that was in the Senate. I've seen a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos of him when he was younger and shit, and as he got older when he was in the Senate, for like forever. There should be a term limit on this shit. But when I seen Brandon in the fucking Senate when he was younger, man, nah, it ain't the same thing. They definitely got some kind of mask thing going on. Someone that's similarly close or similar voice with a rubber mask. Because there was one time they showed like the fucking creature grabbed the back of his neck and it stayed pinched. I've seen stuff like that when I've had muscle cramps where I pinch something and it's like, whoa, it's not relaxing. What the fuck's going on? But nah, that thing was a rubber mask at one time. Anyway, now this is fake news, everybody. Google Tube. So it's only my opinion. I did put it in the title, right? Fake news. But yeah. Or something. Yeah. Dude, I don't know if you can see. Well, you can't see it. There we go. I had to do the harvest. It's legal here, so I can show it, right? There we go. We got a whole bunch of plants. Well, the light's going to be fucked up, but behind the machine over there, there's a bunch of these things hanging. The better ones are behind that bright light. And then there's a couple back here, too, in front of that. The light's terrible, but yeah, you can see there's a plant there. Two, I think, are over there. And then the one is like right there. And then a whole bunch back there. So we had to. The wind fucking blew them over. Fashubi! Fucking wind. Oh, yeah. God, it was windy out for 3 days straight. It wasn't no fucking Florida hurricane shit. People say, what are you exaggerating? Dude? It ain't shit, man. You ever been through a hurricane, man? It's like, no. But it was up there for a bit, probably about 40 though, not any more than 40 mile an hour. They said I think it was up to 45 mile an hour gust, but I'm thinking maybe 40. Because I've rode bicycles at 40 and it feels like it throws you around like that. Wait. You're in Pennsylvania. They still want to steal your green stuff. Yep. Goddamn Pennsylvania. I told you, Mr. Slabby, I got relatives in Pennsylvania. Actually, most of my relatives are in Pennsylvania on my dad's side. I don't know about the mafia ones on my mom's side. I don't know where the fuck they are, and that ain't no lie. It's fake news, but it's not a lie. My mom was connected. It's crazy, ain't it? It just never came to our family. I didn't find that shit out until she just about gone. I miss my mom. But yeah, my dad's from Pennsylvania, and I got a cousin that lives up there. Yep, he's living in grandma's house on my dad's side. So yeah, it would be my dad's mom, right? My grandma. I only knew my Italian grandma for a little bit. I just known her as Nona. I don't even know what her real name was. I know it means grandma in Italian, but I thought that was her name. I still don't know it. I'm sure my sister knows. I Gotta ask her. Fucking no. Okay. She had no idea what I said, and I had no idea what she said. She had no idea about English, and I had no idea about Italian. But it was fun because everything I asked her, she said K. So I thought it was okay. Nona, can I have a cookie? She goes, K. Thanks, Nona. And I'd take a cookie. And K means what? I didn't know that until I got fat one day. She probably had no idea what the hell I was doing. See, no, those we're done with those. You've been trolling. No, that's why I just said it's like I gotta fucking do one, It's like, I'd like to get some people in here for you to troll. You do really good in the fucking chat, man. You gotta bring a few yourself in one time. If we get a few other people, don't waste your time right now. There's one other person watching. Who the knows? I don't care who it is. Say hello, whoever you are, just for shits and giggles. But I know, like, sometimes if people are watching and they don't have a channel, they can't comment. You need a channel in order to comment. So sometimes when you think of there's lurker, that's what I'm thinking anyways. Unless it doesn't even show that they're watching if they don't have a channel. I don't know. I was fucking around with USA a couple of months ago and made a couple of new channels, troll channels, supposedly hard to trace channels to where I can just fuck with people. Yeah, I'm not, you know me, I'm not mean. I just try to be funny. But sometimes what I say makes people mad. So I want them to tie to this fucking channel and stalk me and shit. Even though this one could be gone soon. I don't know. We'll find out, man, if I fucking cancel it. Well, I'm going to probably clear this fucking stream after it's done. So far, I don't think I pissed any, any of the alphabet or the other stuff. The hook-nosed bastards. Uh-oh, there we go. Hate speech, son of a bitch. Oh, Mama Cookie. Well, hi there, Mama Cookie. I would like a nice fresh batch of oatmeal cookies because those are so good. You could just keep eating them too because they're not that bad for you. Now, your fanny might not be happy about it the next day, but those cookies are good. Oh, yeah. One of my favorites. Yep. Oh, plus that way you hold back on the sugar a little bit. Use other spices. Fuck. Oh, fucker being stalked. Oh, mama. Mama! Ooh! No, I can't think of. Sometimes I can get some shit going pretty quick. To where I could have used something about the internet and whatever. Some kind of. You got to come up with some lyrics for being stalked. Oh. Mama just made some cookies. See, I can only be good. I'm not good at the mean ones now. All right, one more hit. This was a test. And it's fucking working still. It's still working. We're working. Work it. Work it. Oh, yeah, they're over there. So, the mama the cookie. Right now, I'm working on it. Stuffed Pokemon cards. Pika Pika! Silly one, I know. I got grandkids and kids, but the only one is Pika Pika. Yeah, everybody knows the Pikachu. Those would be good for the like the the peeps. You have the marshmallow peeps, the yellow fucking chicks, marshmallow chicks for Halloween. The peeps. There you go. You can have peep, 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 peep. Peepachus. Well, Pikachu, but you can call them peep, peeps a chew, peeps a chew. There you go. So you chew on it, make a little more denser marshmallow. So it'd be a peeps a chew. Be creative. You can get rich that way. Listen to my ideas. They're fucking always good. It's fake news, but it's always great ideas. Wow. It's not, well, it's fake news that I ran out of beer again. This beer's broke. Fuck. That means I gotta walk all the way around to the other side of the garage to where the refrigerator is and grab a beer. Yep, sometimes you just gotta grab a beer. Peepa peepa. Yeah. Peepachu. Yep. That'll be good, man. Peepa peepas, for Halloween instead of I bet you the kids would fucking go crazy over. They'd be buying like you could charge fucking $3 for 2 of them. Kids are going nuts. I gotta have a Peepachu. Fucking. It's the same colors, right? There you go. You want it to change much on the machines. Just can make the shape of it. Actually, the shape is almost. You just have to have the thing to put the little lightning bolt on it or something like that, right? I do remember the cartoon a little bit, right? The thing was, well, it was an electric rodent. Fucking mouse. High energy, baby. Oh, yeah, that was high energy. I think we're going to fucking turn this fucking thing off. Wait. Oh, there we go. I was using this before. Let me see what I got up here. All right, we got that. And then we got to change. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's done. But where's the fucking name? How do you change name? Ooh, stinker. Oh, there it is. Dummy. Oh, that fucked that right up, didn't I? There. What the fuck? What's the problem? What I got? Cap locks on? Son of a bitch. There we go. That's better. Hang on a second. I'm getting there, man. All right. Now we're fixed. All right. Anybody out there want to fucking cruise in? I'll paste the thing in there again. You know, I don't care if you give me a strike and I lose this channel either. Well, except for I don't want no fucking porn bobs. Porn bobs? I can't even say porn bombs. So, yeah, what the fuck? Okay, my buddy Jackoff doesn't come around as often as he used to. Old age sucks. Sure does. Yeah. And no candy for free. Some guy said that they had a fucking thumb drive the shape of a Kit Kat, and it was like for the parents a movie to watch for them. What the fuck's going on in the world? I forgot what it was. I forget. It was a movie. Utopia or no? Something like that. Not Utopia. What the something like that though. But yeah, that was funny. It was a funny meme. Kid thinks he's getting a Kit Kat candy and it's a fucking thumb drive of a movie to wake his parents up. Which is better? Too much sugar, man. I'm not going to celebrate Halloween no more, man. I found out how fucking bad it really is, man. The people, oh, you know, it's fun. The kids get candy and shit, you know. No, there's all kinds of weird shit that goes on about that. You know, I loved it when I was a kid, man. We used to change in costumes to go back to the houses that gave out the actual chocolate bars, man. No kidding, man. Fucking, it's like, wow, they're giving out a whole Hershey bar. You know, it's, yeah, I'm sorry to say, but it was my idea. I loved chocolate. You know, I ate so much chocolate once, man, my nose would not stop pissing fucking transmission fluid. That's what it looked like to me, anyways. It was so dark and full of iron from the chocolate. I fucking ate so much. It was good, though. To me, tastes real good. I guess I'm not a dog because I heard you give dog chocolate, fucking die. But they won't eat it. They don't like the smell, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. My buddy told me, he goes, fuck that. My dog ate anything. He had 3 costumes just before. Yeah. You know, I dressed up when I was younger and shit. I didn't do anything last year or the year before, especially last year. I vowed just to stay right here. It's like, and I know there's a neighbor down the road, and he always invites me for his Halloween parties. You know, they're like 12 years younger than me, people. You know, they're pretty cool, you know, but it's like, I can't do it anymore. They all dress up. You got to wear a tie, and it's usually a theme fucking thing. You know, like the one time they had from like 70s shows. So they dressed me up as the fucking fix it guy. I can't remember his name. It was the hell was it? Ann Romano, Snyder from Three's Company. Is it? No, not Three. That's not Three's Company. I don't know. It was when the one woman was a single mother with 2 daughters, and then the landlord mechanic, whatever, Snyder. It's funny. His fucking buddy's girlfriend painted a mustache on me and shit. That was kind of fun, but that was a few years ago, and I ain't doing it no more. Nope. I found some nasty stuff. As fun as it is. You fed some dogs chocolate. Didn't that involve for that? Yeah. Yeah, that's something. I didn't know that. I remember, I grew up with a dog and I think it ate it, but I most likely didn't give it very much because I was selfish. I wouldn't share my candy bar with the dog, man. I was sharing my meatloaf with the dog, which was much better for it. But heck no, man. Get a chocolate bar. I can't share that with the dog. Little did I know I was doing a good thing. Yeah, dog always begs for everything that you're fucking eating. They just do it. And they're doggies. Doggies do that shit. There's no brave people to click on that link, huh? I know you're cool, bouncer. You don't have to. Anybody else? There's like 5 people. I never had that many people watching. Well, it could be like people that know what I'm going to say and don't really want to. That's fine. They know my fake news opinion. It's all fake news. Google telling you right off the bat, nothing I say is legit. It's all fake news. Made up. It's all my opinion. Fried opinions. There we go. That's what we're going to have to do for the next title. Title of the video is going to be fried opinions, like fried onions. Fried blooming or blooming opinions. How's that? Blooming opinions. There's some good names for. I've had a lot of people take my titles and use them. I think they're pretty clever too. I ain't never going to do it. I always forget. All right. Alice from Mel's Diner. Yeah. Alice. Oh, she had Snyder. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I can picture it now. Alice. Yeah, she had 2 daughters. There were some scandals about both of them. I remember that. But that's Holly weird, so you're going to get that. Scandals and all those old shows that we thought were so wholesome and good. Hey, we're watching some wholesome shit. In the meanwhile, and behind in the backstage there, in the back room, she was everybody's darling. You know, like it's crazy. Snyder was one day at a time. Ah, so what was on the Alice one? Well, Mel was the diner boss, right? No, Anne Mar. Fuck, now you got my head all flipped up because I hardly ever watched that shit. I only watched it because it was my mother controlled the TV, believe it or not. My father would drink beer and work on electronics in the kitchen with a magnifying glass. My mother would control the TV. She would watch those shows. Like, actually, I remember more of fucking MASH than any other damn show out there. Hawkeye, Pierce, and whatever. Frank, Hot Lips Houlihan. Yeah, that's pretty funny shit. Mel's Diner. Yeah. Those are pretty good shows. Dude, there were some wild shit on what the fuck was it? Barney, right? You had Wojciechowicz. And then shit, there was another detective. Was it called? Barney? Barney. Yeah. And one of them actually talked about the conspiracy theories that are going on. Well, we know they're not theories anymore, but but to Google's point, they are fake news. But yeah, um, fuck, I wish I could pull that one out, man. The guy with the curly hair, man, that with the glasses. Now Mojahoids, he was supposedly the Polak or whatever, but it was the other guy. He had curly blonde hair, glasses, wore a tan overcoat, and he would talk slow, and he would come out with all these things. But I remember he pulled out something about it was some, it was definitely against the grain. It was like, but I get, you have to pay attention. What the fuck was that? I want to try to remember what conspiracy, which is not a conspiracy in my eyes, it was. Dude, he said something, man. I'm gonna have to go through all the fucking Barney tapes to find that one clip because people use it on the videos. And it was really good, man. Oh, and it was a bald headed guy that was talking to that other guy, and he knew some stuff. There we go. It's a guy they picked up. Oh, shit. Well, almost bald guy. You know, the look. Yeah, remember Barney Miller? That's the one. Barney Miller. Yeah, now there was a thing where they picked up a guy, and he was another famous actor. I don't know his name. I never knew all these actors' names. Never, hardly any of them. I don't know what their fucking real names are. But anyways, this one guy, he was like balding, through the top or whatever, and he was in a lot of fucking shows and stuff. But he was talking about some conspiracy shit that it was fucking real. you know? But nobody fucking knew it back then. Everybody laughed at it. Like George Carlin never told a joke. He only told the truth, and everybody laughed at it. You know? They thought it was nuts. That's fucking crazy, ain't it? Barnaby Jones. I remember Barnaby Jones, but I never watched it. Never watched that one, man. Anybody want to come on and talk about old shows? Yep. I didn't watch a lot of them. Like I said, I mean, when I was stuck home from rain or whatever, then I was at the rule of my ma. My dad, he didn't watch TV, man. He was always fucking soldering some wires somewhere with one of those little jeweler eyepieces on and shit. Built a calculator in one night once. 6 o'clock at night till 6 o'clock in the morning. And he was finished. It was hilarious, man. And somebody stole that out of his car. That really sucks. I found one before he passed away. I found one on what he made. I found one online, and I figured I'd give it to him. And I wasn't around much longer after that. Generally watched Happy Days, yeah. That's where you got Jimmy C. He's on there, but no, I know. Mr. C. Mrs. C. That's funny. Fonzie. Not even Italian. I like he was in a fucking movie that, like I said, I was stuck watching with my mother. Because they're old movies. with him in there. The fuck's his name? I used to know the guy's name too. Henry Winkler. He was a Jew. Yeah, what the fuck was it? The Night Shift. Shelley Long. And when she was from the fucking Cheers show, which that one doesn't go that far older. Yeah, I didn't really ever care for the Laverne and Shirley takeoff from the Happy Days, man. I saw a few of them, but like I said, my mom watched that shit, so she, I tell you what, back in the day, she had a fucking yardstick, man. Shut up, or you're gonna get whacked. Yeah, I'd tell her she'd be cooking something. I go, Mom, that stinks. And she goes, your ass stinks. But she would say, your tuculo stinks. Now get out of here. Go outside. Go play on the freeway. Isn't that funny? You drive in a parkway and you'd park in a driveway. That's like a George Carlin joke, right? I don't get it either, man. You fucking drive in a parkway and you park in the driveway. I just freeway, expressway, but you know what I'm saying. You heard of them called parkways. Who the fuck? After Taxi? Oh, Jim. I like Jim. Doc. Doc from fucking Back to the Future on Taxi. Jim. All right. He's supposedly all fucking spaced out. But supposedly no drugs because that was a show, that supposedly he was just fucked up. Did they have Lodka? Lodka, right? Was there a Lodka on that fucking show? Now that you brought up Taxi, fuckhead. Lodka, right? Was there Lodka on that one? I watched Mama Cookie. I watched all the replays on Nick at Night. Oh, jeez. Hey, well, Nick at Night was shown. We got to see what kind of subliminal shit was in that. Now I think about it, if it was on Nick at Night, see, now Nick at Night was very big on programming. I got to fucking look at them things now. Man, this made me think about that. I should look about all those shows that I actually watched, a lot of them, and watch a couple again and look for the shit we learned today, like symbolism, I bet you there's tons of it in there. Even though, Ward might have been a little hard on the beaver last night. Mrs. Cleaver had a nice beaver. I think Wally took her up. He would always say, boy, Mrs. Cleaver, you look beautiful today. So Wally got in there. Oh, wait, not Wally. What was the fucking bad guy's name? Eddie. Was it Eddie Haskell? Eddie Haskell. You're an 80s child. Damn. I graduated in 80. I guess you can call it that, but nah. But when I graduated, I had no idea of, Jesus, I would say from 1978 to 1983, I had no idea what the fuck happened. I never seen TV between those years. Yep. That was a wild ass time. That time there. That fucking late teen, early 20s. And then the wife came there and said, "You can't kill yourself no more." And I said, "Okay, sweetie." And then we got married and stuff. Yep. So the 80s shit, man. Yeah, I graduated in 80, but I remember some of the shit. Eddie Haskell. Yeah, Eddie Haskell. Ozzy and Harriet. Yeah, Leave It to Beaver. And Eddie Haskell. Boy, Mrs. Cleaver, you look really lovely today. I see you're wearing your lace panties. Sorry, gotta throw some dirty shit because I gotta go back and look and see whatever. There had to be subliminal shit. Subliminal. The abdominal. Yeah, there had to be subliminal shit in there. Or, well, not, just, I don't know, not subliminal. Um, I don't know what you call it. Just like under the breath shit, probably. There we go. That's the best I can come up with. I'm not a articulate when it comes to the English language. There you go. I made that even sound bad. So yeah. So yeah, it's kind of fun. I think the fresh legal harvest, tastes pretty good. Doing a little early testing. Got to clean the bowl though. Well, it works good now. All right. I got a piece right over here. Chunk of branch. Let's see what's on there. Just little pieces. I'm not going to destroy anything. I'm not that impatient. Got to let it cure, man. Therefore, it's good for the joints. Pun intended, I guess. Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. My knees been pretty good. Even when it was raining out, it started hurting the one day, and I tried some of this new stuff. And it's crazy. Get this shit, man. I got this stuff in February, and I had to hang on to it before I can put it outside to like keep it in dwarf stage, or I don't know, some kind of weird fucking holding pattern. It's the best I can do. And it's called Maui. Wowie. And then we have this thing that happened in the Pacific Ocean. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's the shit I got this year. Yeah. So speaking of coincidence, coinky dinkies, right? People say coinky dinky. Coincidence. Is that a coincidence? Or was it a sign? Was I shown a sign and didn't pick up on it? Because what do you do with the weed? You burn it. It's like, son of a bitch. I didn't mean to do that to the citizens there. It was done by that fucking thing in the fucking big giant plane that cruises up so high and shines down the fucking eyeball of hell and fries everything in its path, right? There we go. See, now that's made up fake news. It's just like, now here's one a movie I watched probably in the 80s. Science project, weird science. Something about where they had this laser that was being shined out of a fucking plane and it went through the window of a dude's house and fucking popped a gigantic bag of Jiffy Pop. Filled the whole house with popcorn, was pouring out the windows. And there you go. There was some. What was that one? I bet you guys know that one. The microwave weapons. Dude, we don't have one in the house anymore. We don't, because it's supposedly you don't want to heat food up with it. It destroys it because what it's doing is it exciting the water molecules in food, and then fucks the water up, and the water is what carries the memory and nutrient. Crazy, ain't it? I know you know that shit, but wait a minute, that's fake news. Don't listen to me. Ooh. Yep. Obi-Wan the doobie. I had to consult Yoda. And Yoda just gave me some Maui. Actually, that might have been Pineapple Express. See, I got two strains, and they're both Hawaiian themed. Maui Wowie and Pineapple Express. And it's like, holy crap. And then this shit. Now, I got this stuff in February, and I had to keep it dormant in my house. Which I just gave it 24/7 light. And it didn't really grow. Just a little bit of water, and it didn't grow. And then I planted it outside because it made me. Some of them ended up dying because of the light. But we got 10. I don't know. I gave 4 away. His came out good. I'm growing my weed at his house next year. Fucking from a fucking hill next to a man-made fucking pond. So guess what the hill was made with? Dredged sludge. Oh my God, does that shit grow good? I mean, if you put vegetables in this fucking dirt over in this one part of this guy's yard, they would probably really fucking grow good. You'd have giant fucking veggies. You know, you'd have giant tomatoes, giant pumpkins, giant whatever, you know. I'm going to fucking see what we can do next year. They made Lisa Jessica Hurley. She hurled high nitrogen in the ground. Yeah. Yeah, it must be really good. He said it's the mound. He didn't do anything special. He grew on her. It's like the 3rd time, and they're still good. I don't know. It's the 2nd time. The first time he grew on the mound was better. I'm gonna tell you, you got to knock it around. He's got a little bobcat. It's like you just got to take a little off the top, move it around. But then they take the water out of the pond, which has 2-foot-long carp in it. Those koi jobbies, you know, they're all different colors. They look like fucking cows. One of them looks like a fucking creamsicle, orange and white, gigantic fucking fish. So it's watering the plants with fish shit. That is a great deal, man. I told him, I said, I think I'm just gonna come to your house and bring a 55-gallon drum, you know, every couple of weeks. Well, it's growing season, and I'm taking some of your damn water, fucker. You know, I mean, water's got a lot to do with it too. It's got to, man. Yeah, water. Elizabeth Hurley. Oops. Oh, I already said that. Eating a few giant fish. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, those are not eating fish, man. Fucking things are expensive. He didn't buy them. They came with the fucking house and the pond. But dude, they're expensive fucking giant carp, man, and they're all different colors and stuff, man. It's pretty damn cool though. They're huge. If you walk around the shore, they think you're gonna feed them, you know. So they come up and you can see them. And like I said, one of them looks like a fucking spotted cow. I call it Bessie. And then the one that's white and orange spots, I call that one creamsicle. And there's solid white, solid orange, solid blacks. All these different colored giant fucking carp. And then channel cats. There's big catfish in that fucker too, and that's all that's in there. I mean, I've seen a bluegill once, but small. And then a few snapping turtles that are no longer with us. They got AR-15. One dude had to be about 100, over 100 pounds. Big fucker. He turned its head inside out, with the fast moving projectile in through the head, out through the sphincter. The fucker, he said, he goes, it wouldn't stop moving. Crazy stuff. Koi pond, yeah. Yeah, the guy, yes, so he goes, are there any bass? He goes, no, I don't want them in there. It's just, I didn't put any. There's supposedly perch and bluegill and the big koi, carp, whatever, and the big catfish. And they were big. I seen the catfish. I seen one grab a frog. Right. I mean, it's so close to me too. It's like he was a good sized catfish, about 2 feet long. About a 5-inch wide mouth on the fucking thing. It's like I was wondering. I was walking along the shores, a frog jumped in, and then the frog jumped right back out at my feet. So I stomped my foot. The frog went back in, and then all of a sudden, splash! Big old fucking catfish was waiting for that bat. I go, oh, that's why you jumped back out at me. The fish was more scarier than me. Yep. He had a tasty dinner, that catfish. But I haven't seen any perch in the pond, though. But he says no bass in there. There is. I've not seen any bass in there. And it's weird because somehow, usually, geese fly into his pond. And ducks and shit. So you would think they would carry the eggs. How did bass get all over the place? But nope. I did a few casts in there. And I told him I did not want to catch a fucking one of your koi. So I use bass lures. No bass, no perch. I have to find some perch and throw them in there. Because at least then you can catch perch, The carp ain't going to go after a fast moving thing. They like fucking floating pieces of bread. Dog food, actually. They feed them fucking dog food. Dried dog food. Just fucking throw a handful out there. Holy crap. PM there. Oh, in that pondo. Yeah, I'd like one, Guy across the street's got a little pond too, It's real small. I mean, I put a bass in there quite a few years ago before he owned it. I haven't seen it on him. There's real small bluegills, and he's got 4 fucking turtles in there. In a pond that it's got to be no more than, I'd say, 60-foot diameter, 20 yards all the way around. It's like almost a circle. So with the 4, I believe there's 4 turtles in it. They're just going to eat everything anyways. And I tried to explain that to him. That's why the guy before tried to get rid of the turtles. Yeah. They don't get that big in that pond, though. Not like the one that I saw in my buddy's big pond. Well, we're talking a big koi pond. The fuckers, it's got to be about, 1,000 feet, 300 yards. By 100 yards wide, somewhat almost peanut, a little narrower in the middle. But this and that turtle got big, the one he got. Yep, got it right off his back porch. Two holes in a snapping turtle. Yeah, those fish ain't, even though he didn't buy them, they came with the house. They ain't cheap. So I told him, it's like, sucks. I can't fucking fish in your pond. I don't want to catch one of those things. Fucking $500 fish. But then again, it's hard to catch carp, they say, right? Unless you got a piece of hot dog or something. Loaf of bread. I saw that. Fucking in the city, man. Delaware Park Casino, this fucking, they called it a lake. Hoyt Lake. Yeah, I guess it was small, though. Fucking had a huge carp in it, man. Not koi, though. There was just fucking big old fucking golden carp, or whatever the hell you want to call them. A big fucking carp. Somebody threw a whole loaf of bread in there once. It was wild, man. Fucking watching a whole slice of bread. Okay. It fucking sucked the whole slice in, man. I watched this fish just fucking come up with his fucking circle vacuum mouth. I got a whole slice. Gone. That was pretty cool, man. Vacuum fucking bread eaters. But yep. So there you have it, man. It's a crazy fucking world out there. I figured I ain't gonna try to get the channel taken down just yet. But I'm gonna probably do a live on. I got another channel, and it's called is WFO2. I don't have many subs, but I've had it for a few years. And it's just called WFO2. Not like this one. It was Dean Machine WFO. There's one that's all it's called is WFO2. And two is II. Roman numeral 2. Ooh, burping up a little fucking stroganoff. The meat was good, but we used the box shit. I know I gotta learn to make it without the box shit, and then it'll be better. And I will. The next time it's done, we're not using hamburger helper. We're gonna use real ingredients. Get some nice bow tie noodles and shit. I guess that'd be good. Yeah, snapping turtles are actually very good eating and cleaning property. They don't die very easy. No, they don't, man. He didn't want them in there, Yeah, well, the one was really big. I remember, dude. The neck on this turtle was over 4 inches in diameter. Like it was over. It had to be 100 pounds easy. And like I said, he basically turned it inside out. It took a few, though. He said, "Yeah." First one stopped it, but it was still alive. So he turned it inside out. And he said it still took a while. That thing was huge. Kind of dangerous for kids, though, too. Oh, nice turtle. Ka-chunk. Finger gone. They have some fucking power. I know that, man. What do they got? Like 2 pointed teeth, kind of, Ka-chunk. Fucking shears, man. Hydraulic shears. Or, well, not shears. What would you call those things? Punches. Yeah. cross punch. Yeah, kind of like shear, but point. Really weird. I seen they had one on this world's largest motherfucking thing online where they took a tumor off of the giant turtle's foot. Snapping turtle. What was it? Alligator snapper or something like that. I forget. It was some kind of weird fucking name. I think I'm right on that one. Alligator snapper. Something like that. Yeah, like a big fucking tumor on its foot. And they had it surgically removed, and then they showed how happy the turtle was. You're smelling something like dirty ass. Sauerkraut. Grass carp. Yeah, see, I don't eat fish, but it's like sauerkraut. That's a sad German guy, right? A sauerkraut. I don't like the smell of that shit. Sauerkraut. That's my armpit. Fuck, you can smell my armpit. No, that's onion. No, it's not bad right now. I call it onion arm. But sauerkraut, that's when it's really bad. Yeah, gotta take a shower. or sauerkraut with the food. With the carp. See, I twisted the fucking conversation all over the place. Yeah, I'll have to end this fucking thing pretty soon. Armpits are supposed to smell like pencil shavings. You know what? I'm gonna have to fucking sharpen a pencil now and sniff it and see what it smells like. You fuck. I don't got one in here though. I gotta go in the house. I gotta go in the house and fucking crank out a pencil. I'm trying to picture what it smells like because I mean we had one mounted on a wall once for a long time when my kid was little. I mounted one, man, just inside of a hallway, not to where you would hit it, but like right around on the fucking door frame, and put it at about 3 feet for the kid. Just there you go, man. Sharpen your pencil over here. I'm trying to remember what the fuck that smells like. Oh, I can't get that one. Here's one for you. Here's a smell from some of that shit when you were a kid. Do you remember dittos? Ditto papers from like things they gave you in school, the dittos. They're purple, kind of. And you would like, when you got them fresh, they fucking smelled so good. Oh, fuck. How do they do those things? Was it called Ditto? Yeah, it was called Ditto. And it smelled so good. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the Ditto, but all I know is you get it. The teacher handed out a fresh, she just printed them out. And they were still warm. And you'd sniff it and get all fucking full of toxic shit. Jesus, I never thought of that. Carbon berries, ditto paper. Yeah. I remember those fucking things, man. They would smell so good, man, especially if you got the first one off the fucking roll. The fucking dark one smelled so good. I'd fucking sniff the test. All right, I'm good. I pass. Yeah. I passed the sniff test. Teach. We're good, man. Fucking wasted now. Probably did get high. Didn't even know it. If only we would have known. That's some fucking funny shit. Sniffing paper. Okay. I got these plants hanging in my garage. They're all over the place. And every once in a while, you smell hay, like grass or whatever, And then every once in a while, you smell, that's some skunky stuff. They're getting pretty. I got to start trimming pretty soon. The leaves are starting to break off. Well, the little one, I did do trimming before I even hung them. But the remainder leaves are getting to where they crispy breaking. And that's, I guess, something like that. When the stalks snap, they're dry enough and got to do the ultimate trim. Get myself some nice CBD. Ooh. That's pretty good. Wow. I always take too big of a hit, man. I was programmed that way when I was a teenager, when it wasn't legal. So it was hard to get the shit. So when you got it, you fucking took the biggest hit you could. And it's programmed. Love to make some cookies with them, though. That's usually, though. I remember I did that once, man. Brownies. Only once that had edibles. That a long time ago. Not a real long time ago. But yeah, a long time ago. At least 17 years, we'll say. Holy crap. That actually got me high. Way better than smoking it. Took like fucking 2 hours, 2.5 hours to kick in on me. Once it did, though, whoo-hoo, I was just happy. Didn't care about nothing. Yeah, what's that over there? 2 + 2 is what? You got a calculator? I remember it actually made me fucking dumb. Because I never experienced anything like that before. I couldn't believe it. The eating it was a whole different game. I smoke this shit all the time and it doesn't do nothing now. I feel kind of happy. But I can still do math. But that one day, holy crap. Not even the simplest math. Big old 4 foot long. Yeah, I take, this is actually like, I'm not, it's not the real stuff yet. So it's going to be harsh. But I'd like to do edibles, man. I got to learn how to fucking do that. I would assume do that instead of smoke it. Well, I already use CBD gummies. My knee hurts like real bad, and I'm going to go to bed. That's a good thing to have. Is one of those CBD gummies, not, no THC, just CBD. And then the pain goes away enough for me that I can get comfortable and go to sleep. Yeah, you don't get high from the things. My wife uses them. Her shoulders and shit and wrists. It works good. Just plain old CBD. Now, there's other plants you can get that shit from. I'm surprised they haven't fucking put them out there. I've heard of different fucking plants, like other flowers, like roses and shit. You can get CBD out of other plants. I'm surprised. I only seen a couple of videos about it, maybe just one. I could be exaggerating on a couple part, but I did see something about it that it's not just in cannabis. CBD is in other, well, hemp. But I know there's other ones. I thought it was like some other flowers. No, you know that. There's like medicinal mushrooms. That's some cool shit. We get some big ones around here once in a while in my yard because I got a lot of shade from I got 4 gigantic motherfucking pines around my house and a lot of maples too that fill it. It's like, so there's a lot of shade. There's some parts that don't get any sunlight, no direct sunlight. And yeah, every once in a while, if it's not traveled there in a while, it's like, whoa, that's a big ass mushroom. What the fuck is that? you know? So eventually I'll take pictures and then post them and you can let me know what the fuck they are. But I gotta go out there and do it first. Shrooms. You say like the chicken of the woods actually tastes like chicken? Probably if you put spices on it, right? And then I heard about lion's mane that's mega medicinal. Look up the Indian remedies. Yeah. I've been every morning I watch about a 55-minute video. This one dude that's a hodgepodge of all kinds of shit. So you got bad news, good news, and then all kinds of remedies. And he'll tell you there's a PDF, just pause it, write it down, tell you part of it. My wife's got a big fucking binder full of shit now. Yeah. There's like a fucking handful of pens on the fucking coffee table. So every morning, yeah, we're learning. I can't believe some of the good remedies, man. Everything was always, in nature. And then, man, Rockefeller decided we can make that out of oil, synthetic. There you go. Take this. Now your cholesterol's too high. Here, take this right over here. Oh, and guess what? You got to take it the rest of your life. So thank you very much for the steady income. Fucking crazy, man. Everything got destroyed because of profit. There's some more fake news. Google, I'm not telling the truth. It is. I tell you one time, we had a fucking cancer fucking research place that I worked in, did construction in, and I wrote a positive voodoo on the ductwork. Anybody that comes in this room will be healed, or something like that. I wrote something really good on there, and who knows? I'm curious to see if that room number had so many positive outcomes. I'd be thrilled because you never know that it could work. Like the voodoo works both ways. You pray for good, you get good. Pray for bad, you get bad. So don't do that. Yeah, I got a kick out of doing that too. I wrote it on a lot of fucking shit that nobody will ever see is what it is. Nobody will ever fucking see it because I wrote it before it was installed, and you, you need a pretty good damn bunch of mirrors to see what I wrote, for it, because it was like totally hidden. But yeah, I wrote a lot of shit. That was a positive one I did. It was at a cancer institute, the big one here. And I couldn't believe when the CEO, this rich person that probably had no medical degree whatsoever, was able to change the construction on a top floor of her gigantic office with a bit balcony. Now we're talking, I think it's a 10th floor. Was it 9 floors or 10 floors? Something like that. But it's the top one. It had like a balcony thing, fucking pretty big. And she had to have some other changes, but that involves structure. Then you can't just change the top from because the bottom was designed for the whole thing for the top. I couldn't believe that they actually had it done. There was a lot of work that was involved. It made me disgusted, man. I mean, I was totally disgusted working in that fucking place. I just got totally turned off. It's like cancer my ass. You guys are fucking creating it and prolonging it for fucking money. You know? It's all for money. Oh, I got made angry next. So yeah, I lean more towards natural shit. It's like, get your minerals. Get your minerals and vitamins and try to grow your own shit. We didn't do it this year, but last year my wife did like bucket potatoes. They came out like fucking little bigger than a golf ball. A whole bunch of them. Fucking just clean them up, boil them. Holy crap, those were good. Better than any store bought little potato we bought, Way better. Yep, growing them yourself. Now I'm finding that out. The stuff tastes better. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna do that now too because I'm just disgusted. I mean, I remember I went to the doctor for fucking bad sinus infection, and and the whole fucking side of my ear, my fucking eye, my side of my nose, and I figured I needed antibiotics. And the next thing you know, it man, it's like a fucking month later. I'm fucking fine, right? Well, come back again in another week. You make an appointment for another week. And I say, doc, I know I got Mac Daddy insurance and it doesn't cost me a fucking thing for this, but I don't want to be a regular. That's actually my wife works for the guy, but it wasn't him that I told it to another guy that does not there anymore because that was way in the beginning. So now I know who my wife's husband is. He's that guy that says, yeah, I don't need to come here no more. I feel fine. And now we've been learning every morning. Yeah, we go on this guys got to check out. It's very, very interesting shit, man. On BitChute. I have a BitChute channel. It's called Deep Machine. Who would have thought? There's no content on it. I just have a couple of playlists. But yeah, we watch this channel called Ceylon. Ceylon. And the fucking guy does some really good shit, man. And some of it you'll see is kind of like, what? You'll have to go, what? But yeah, a lot of it is really good. You'll get some of the bad news of the world, some good news of the world, some more bad news of the world, a whole bunch of holistic remedies. Homeopathic medicine. Is that what they call it? Just using certain vegetables. I'm sure you guys ever heard of Barbara O'Neill? Look up Barbara O'Neill, man. She actually came to a local park near here, and for like a whole week. I guess she did almost a whole week, 5 shows or something like that, 5 things, and they were all different. They weren't of the same thing, to where you have to go to all of them. And my wife said, I told her I wanted to go to one of them, and then she told me that she goes, "Oh, they're all different." Really? She's just not doing different shows for like a comedian does the same fucking shit, for a bunch of different times. No, it was all different stuff. But she always talks about cayenne pepper. Australian accent there. Cayenne pepper is like supposed to be a fucking wonderful fucking thing, dude. It burns the fuck out of my tongue, and it's probably because I'm a smoker. It burns my tongue more than anything. It doesn't burn my esophagus or anything else. Only my tongue. And I'm pretty damn sure that it's probably killing some shit on my tongue because I'm a smoker. What do you think of that one? Shannon Smitty. How you doing, Smitty? I didn't see it, but I'm fucking 7 minutes late on that one. I didn't even fucking see it. And he's gone. Everybody's gone. All right, and we're gone. All right. Since I got carried away, and we have no mention of people, where'd he go? Sorry, Shannon Smitty. Yeah. I fucked up. Wasn't paying attention. That was 7 minutes ago. Well, now 8 minutes ago. All right. We're going to call her quits. You ready? Obi-Wan Badooby. I'm going to sign out. Where's my Leave Studio? Oh, and stream. There we go.